For today's GTA Online video, I'll be going through the whole entire event week, showing you guys some things that you don't want to miss out on before everything refreshes. If you guys have already seen this event, you'll already know that we did not get too many different bonuses. Honestly, probably the best part from this event was the discount, so hopefully you guys can look through these things and find something you want to get. So to get started, this event will be refreshing on January 23rd, so only a few days away now. Hopefully in this new event week we do get some drip-fed vehicles. I think I mentioned this in my event week video, but I know that a lot of people will be so annoyed that there was no drip fed things in this event. So yeah, I'm really hoping we get something. A clothing unlock from this event week was to complete the black box file to receive the Merryweather hoodie. So I would say this is a pretty unique unlock. If you guys have not got this yet, I would definitely recommend doing it, but just keep in mind you will need to have a garment factory for the FIB files. So yeah, potentially something to look out for. The weekly challenge from this event was to complete 3 of these FIB file finales, and this will get you that $100,000 bonus. I think this for a weekly challenge is not too bad because you are also making a ton of money from completing 3 FIB files, and then you are also getting the $100,000 bonus. I would also do the priority file included with this, so when you guys are completing 3 files, make sure that you do the priority file as well to make that bonus money. We now have the double money and RP in this event, and it was for the overtime rumble adversary mode and also the payphone hits. All things considered, I think these 2 money methods are actually really good, especially the payphone hits. If you guys complete the assassination bonus, it will get you $90,000, and there will only be a 10-minute cooldown, so honestly pretty good altogether. And overtime rumble is extremely fun. I have played this one before in the past. If you guys have not tried it, I would recommend it, especially playing with friends. Unfortunately, that was all for the bonus money in this event, so you can already see how kind of limited you guys will be. I think it is a shame that we did not get anything with some triple money and RP. At least one thing. Normally I would expect Rockstar to add this for the adversary mode, but for this week they did not seem to do that. So yeah, the payphone hits will be still really good to do currently, and also the FIB files. Moving things over to the discounts from this event, we first of all had a 50% off these ones here. So we have the Baller LE, the Pifter Comet, the Vapid Blade, and the Vapid Hustler. Just remember, I always underline the vehicles removed in the past in red. So these vehicles have returned for this event, and if you guys like the look of these vehicles or want to get one, this is the perfect opportunity to do that. And also with this 50% off, it will just make it so much more worthwhile. We also got some 30% discounts this week, and this has a lot of different options as well. We first of all have this discount on the small, medium, and large garage properties. We then have this on the Brigham, the Nimbus, the Drift Tamper, the Drift Yosemite, the Sultan RS Classic, the Patriot Mil-Spec, the Omnis EGT, and the Click Wagon. Out of all of these vehicles, I would probably get the Sultan RS Classic. I think in terms of performance and just how the vehicle looks, it is probably the best one here. Obviously that is completely down to personal preference, so I would definitely recommend checking these things out for yourself on their different websites. Obviously you will be able to see the discounts on the websites as well, which will make things a lot easier. For the final discounts, we have the Gunvan primary discount, we have a 40% off the minigun, and then a 50% off for GTA Plus members on the combat shotgun, and a free L Strickler military rifle for GTA Plus members as well. I think the L Strickler rifle is not too bad. I have been using it every now and again ever since I picked it up. I believe someone said in one of my comments that the L Strickler rifle does have a longer sort of lock-on range, pretty similar to the Combat MG Mark II. The L Strickler military rifle also has them special sort of tracer rounds, whilst not being a Mark II weapon, so I think that's pretty unique, and it also uses the standard sort of ammo, so you can refill this from your interaction menu. In this event week, we also got the new FIB Priority File. For this event specifically, it was the Brute Force file. Now, I did play this one, and honestly, I remember how bad it was. I do not like this file whatsoever. Even the challenges are kind of annoying to do. I believe one of the challenges in this file was to sneak into a certain area of the base, and because you guys will be sneaking around trying to do that challenge, it will just take so much longer than other FIB files. But yeah, for that bonus sort of money compared to the standard FIB files, I would still say it is worth it. Even if you guys do not do the challenges, it honestly does not matter. Similar to the FIB priority file, we also had all of these new salvage yard robberies. In typical Rockstar fashion, we do not have any claimable vehicles. It seems like these things are just so rare now, and Rockstar only seem to add them in specific festive events and stuff. But this week at least though, we do have the Pifter Growler as the top tier vehicle, and you will have to do the Podium robbery to do that. We also have the McTony robbery for the Benefactor Shalgan GT, and then the Gangbanger robbery for the Willard Eudora. I think I also mentioned this in the event week video, and and money method video, but I would just recommend going for the top tier vehicle, maybe the standard tier vehicle. If you sell both of these two, you will make the most cash. And then if you guys have the time, you can also do the low tier one as well. Moving things over to the casino, the Lucky Wheel Podium vehicle this week was honestly a really good one. It was the Benefactor Sterling GT. The Sterling GT can have the HSW upgrades applied to it, and it is honestly surprisingly really fast. I also think that the Sterling GT does sound super unique in terms of its engine and the sounds it makes. And another really cool thing that you guys can do with the Sterling GT is put on the off-road tires, and it will make the vehicle just handle a little bit better and not skid out over different bumps in the road. In my opinion, at least, if you do not have the Sterling GT, I would definitely try and get this from spinning the Lucky Wheel. The LS Car Meet Prize Ride vehicle was the Vapid Flash GT. I do not mind how this vehicle looks, but honestly, I don't think I will ever complete one of these LS Car Meet Prize Rides. But if you guys wanted to do this, you need to place top 3 in the LS Car Meet series for 4 days in a row. You might just have enough time to do this one, I'm not entirely sure. And just remember, the LS Car Meet series is things like the drag races and drift races. I believe there is also one more thing as well, which I always seem to forget. It might be worth playing this with a friend. That should hopefully count. If you guys maybe have 2 consoles, you could even do this with 2 different accounts. This is something that I have not tried, so I could be completely wrong with this. But nevertheless, moving over to Simeone's Autoshop, we had all of these removed vehicles. Now, I was a bit unsure about the Baller LE. Usually at Simeone's Autoshop, all of the vehicles have been removed in the past, but I could not find any information about the Baller LE being removed or anything, so it might be something to keep in mind or even think about if you want to get it, just in case it is one of the removed vehicles. I believe it will not cost too much money, and you can also test drive it at Simeone's Autoshop. And now for the Luxury Autos dealership cars, we had the Vapid Illusion and the Vapid Dominator GT. I think the GT does look the best here. Unfortunately, you will not be able to test drive them at the Luxury Autos dealership. I really think that Rockstar should change this and make it pretty similar to Simeone's Autoshop, and I think it would even make more sense to test drive the vehicles here because the vehicles are a lot more expensive and sort of more premium. But for another place where you guys can test drive the vehicles, we do have the LS Car Meet Test Track. Here are all of the standard tier vehicles and also the premium test ride. I would definitely recommend probably the Pifter Comet and of course the Sterling GT. Of course, you can test drive the Sterling GT here. And last but not least, we have all of the time trials from this event. We got a new premium race, which was Sonora Freeway. The standard time trial was located at Raton Canyon, and the HSW time trial was Terminal to Chiliad Mountain State Wilderness. So yeah, in total, there is a bunch of pretty nice things in this event. Obviously, the main downside is probably the bonus money, and the fact that there was no drip-fed vehicles. Honestly, I find that super annoying. But yeah, guys, make sure that you leave a comment below and let me know your favorite thing from this event. I think for me personally, it was probably some of the discounts and the payphone hits bonus. And as always, guys, if you went on to enjoy this video or found it useful in some way, shape or form, make sure to leave a like. I always appreciate your support. And if you are new here and like what you see, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Finally, guys, stay safe, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.